I have made 400 plus videos on this channel. Videos that I take pride in, and like a modern day parent, there are some that are my favorites, and some that I wish would die in a hole. But we're not here to discuss which one's my favorites and which ones I hate. We're here to talk about one video in particular, and the annoying question I always get asked about it. And that's the story of Five Nights in Anime, the RX edition. Now, for those who want a brief Dragon Ball Z last time on Naruto rundown of all this, allow me to briefly explain. Five Nights in Anime, the RX edition is a play off an old meme where someone took Five Nights at Freddy's and turned it into anime waifus that kill you by smothering you in their butt cheeks or breasts, depending on who you die to. And someone said, you know what, we need to amplify this from looking like it was made in MS Paint and actually make it look good. So the RX edition was created. It was more graphically beautiful and more detailed than the MS Paint version of the original game that kind of looked like a bad mobile ripoff of itself. But that being said, once the game was done, I decided to play the demo. And the demo stood up for a long time, but as I played this, I kind of just had fun with it. I didn't play it so that people would jack off to it muted so that they could be like, man, look at those Bonnie tits. No, I played it as like a parody of itself to kind of make fun of how weird this is and how degenerate it is as a whole. I didn't ever make it in ill terms where I wanted to like shame the developers for creating this, because at the end of the day, it's your life. Do with it as you want as long as you're not hurting anyone else. But I've always had a sarcastic approach to games, no matter if they're indie or AAA. I find that the more I love a game, the more I stay quiet during it. But this game was just to have a fun playthrough of it, and I uploaded it not even caring about it. I didn't think it would do the way it did, but now it sits at my most popular videos. But with that came a big burden I wasn't ready to bear, and that was the one question of where can I download this game. Everyone, no matter what hour of the night, seems to be asking me. Now, originally this game did sit on Game Jolt, and that's where I found the beta originally, but I had to sift through a lot of FNAF fan games to eventually get to that point. It wasn't until I would eventually go back to that page, going to create a second video to try and suck off some sweet, beautiful YouTube watch hours on that bad boy, when I found that the beta had been taken down. Now with this, I realized, well, the link I had is no longer good, so there's no point in putting it into the description. So I removed it from my description and began scouring for the internet for any reason why they did it. And I couldn't find like any post of why they stopped. I assume they just stopped doing it because they realized life is never ending and that maybe they just don't have the free time to work on this project anymore. It's a sad thing that constantly happens in indie game development and AAA game development. And while I am sad for the developers, I hope they're still doing well and, like, no matter what, that they're still running on in life and not having this game hold them back. But with that, I started my deep dive into the internet for some sort of Five Nights in Anime RX edition, either parody or something that was very similar to that. And that's where I came across a pre-alpha build that I played, which was a lot rougher than the beta I played on Game Jolt. This alpha was more the fact of showing how graphic fidelity was in this game, and that you were meant to die in this so that you could see, Bonnie boobs, or chica titas. That's how it is. But with this, I decided I wasn't going to create a video on it and give a link. I was just going to create a video and just be like, man, this is just as degenerate as I remember it being. And while that video wasn't as great as the original, believe me, I know, it still sits up to this day as one last reminder of that game. But that doesn't stop people from asking where they can download this game. And believe me, I know you people. I know you horn dogs. You horn dogs ask me every waking hour of the day. No matter what's happening to me, you guys will ask me where you can download this game. If I'm caught on fire, if I'm getting laid, if I'm at my grandmother's funeral, if I'm looking up anime waifus with bugs coming out their ass, I mean teaching leopards how to read. You will ask me these questions. And believe me, I wish I could give you a download link. I wish I could tell you where to find this pre-alpha build. But again, I was drunk, high, or looking for pictures of wasps giving anime girls the business, helping starving children in Africa, when I found this download link in the first place. And in all honesty, I just don't want to fuel the degeneracy. I don't want to fuel people who just want to play this game for having a quick wank, because I hate fueling crap like that. Believe me, I know what it's like to be a degenerate and wank off to the most weird of things, but you have to have some sort of self-control, guys. Like, you live in a day and age where porn is at your fingertips, yet y'all want to ask me for a download link of a FNIA fan game. Are you serious? In a day and age where R34 exists? Come on! A time where there are more porn accounts on Twitter than there are on Pornhub, okay? So you have the audacity to ask me, where's the download link, when there is literally thousands upon thousands of images of Bonnie doing spread eagle as Freddy goes to town on her. Okay? There's thousands and thousands of images of Roxanne Wolf putting on a strap-on and giving it to Gregory. As disturbing and as morbid as that is the reality we live in. So please, for the love of God, stop whenever I'm trying to do something questioning me whether I'm trying to sleep, light myself on fire, or take a toaster bath, asking me where you can download this game, because I don't know anymore. And it's better this way. I'll give you all simple directions. Don't ask me about this game, go to R34 instead, and for the love of God, keep your sexual degeneracy to yourself. I'm saying this because I've seen it too much on Twitter. My God, not everything has to be out there open in the public. No one is it's that stupid meme of please stop telling everyone you're going to masturbate. No one's gonna high-five you. No one's gonna congratulate you. And it's one of the things I hate most about the modern era is that everyone's so open with sexuality and their sexual degeneracies that it feels just like commonplace to tell everyone your kinks and fetishes right off the bat. Okay, there's nothing wrong with telling people that in private, but I don't need to see it every goddamn day of my life. I don't care. No one cares, okay? The only person who should care is your potential partner. But yet, for some reason, these stupid children on the internet want to take pride in the fact that they jerk off to Freddy getting plowed by, what's that stupid crocodile's name? Monty. People want to take pride in that they jerk off to Freddy being plowed by Monty in 4K HD 60 frames per second surround sound. Okay? So please, leave me to my drinking, leave me to my gummies, and leave me to searching up images of stink bugs crawling out of anime girls' asses. I mean, charity work at the church. Because I don't know where this game is anymore. I don't know where I could find it. And I don't want to give it to you, because you don't deserve it. Okay? Gentlemen, ladies, I know there's some of you, either whether you flick the bean or you beat the meat. I'm telling you this right now. Put on your best Sunday best, go into your bathroom, pull out your phone, and just do it like we did in the good old days, okay? In sheer privacy and hoping to God no one catches us. Because it's getting very annoying that day by day I have to go by and answer these questions of I don't know where to find the video. And I know there will be people who tell me you don't need to answer them. But I feel like it's my obligation to crush their dreams. So, as I would say, please, for the love of God, you're killing me. Can we please stop naming me as that Five Nights in Anime guy? I've made a lot of videos on my channel, some of which I think are better than Five Nights at Anime. So please, I'm not saying it hurts my feelings, but it annoys me that you guys say I'm that Five Nights at Anime guy. And I get it. It's the thing I'm known for. But you do realize I'm trying to escape the shadow of that eclipse. I'm trying to escape it like I'm at like Sonic ChewCon. I'm trying to escape that like it's Alcatraz, okay? That's all I ask. Please stop asking me where to get the download link, and please stop calling me that Five Nights at Anime guy. I've made a lot of great videos since then. I've made a lot of great videos before that. And I get that there are people who really only want to tune into my channel because they feel like I'm going to do more Five Nights at Anime material, or that I'm just going to give them free softcore porn on the internet. Believe me, I only play weird games. They're weird games like Sex with Hitler, like Foot Fetish Picturette or whatever it was called, Five Nights in Anime, breath holding competition, things like that. I'll play those games because they're weird and I think we could all have a good laugh at it. Not that I want you to have sexual gratification from what I'm playing. And if that's how you are, then there's the door. Okay? I'm not here to get anyone's rocks off to Bonnie tits, or to some anime waifu girl holding her breath with asphyxiation. With that, I got a lot more things to work on. I'm gonna go take a very long bath that may turn red. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and see y'all next time.